Okay, so in the second part of this question, it says here, Mrs. Gray wants to buy a television set that costs 27,660 Rand. Now, if the average rate of inflation over the last 5 years was 6.7% per annum, calculate the cost of the television set 5 years ago. And we just answered that question. So, the next question is, at what rate of simple interest should Mrs. Gray have invested her money 7 years ago if she intends buying a television set now using only her original investment of 18,000 Rand and the interest earned over the last 7 years? So at what rate of simple interest? As I told you in the previous questions, always identify a formula that you're going to use first. And the formula that you're going to use here is the simple interest formula. A equals to P into 1 plus I times N. So it is clear that they say that they want us here to work out the interest rate. At what rate of simple interest? So they want us to find the value for I. So let us substitute the other values. So it tells us here that she wants to buy the television set now. So the price of the television set now is 27,660 Rands. Okay? So that's the price of the television set. And how much did she have 7 years ago? So that's 18,000 Rands. So let's now look at that. So therefore, A is going to equal to 27,660 Rands. And the P value is going to equal to 18,000 Rands. And our N value is equal to 7. That's 7 years ago. So let us substitute. So we got 27,660 Rands equals to 18,000 Rands into 1 plus. We're going to find the interest rate. So I times 7. So learners, all we have to do now is make I the subject of our equation. So we are going to solve for I basically. So 27,660 Rand divided by 18,000 Rand equal to 1 plus 7I. Therefore, let's make I the subject of our equation. So that would be 7I equals to 27,660 Rands over 18,000 Rand. Remember, we can do this in parts. Minus 1. I equals to 27,660 Rand divided by 18,000 Rand minus 1. We can divide all of that by 7 to give us our final answer. Our calculator can handle this equation quite easily. So let us just see how we're going to substitute that to our calculator. So let's look at that. So firstly, I'm going to press the fraction button, and then I'm going to press it again for 27,660 Rands over 18,000 minus 1 all over 7. So what you see in the calculator and what you see here for I is exactly the same thing, equals to. And that's 0,07666 recurring. So it's 0,076. So therefore, I is equal to 0,07666 recurring. If we multiply that by 100, let's bring that back, times 100 equals to, that will give us 7,67%. So that will be 7,67%. And that, learners, is the interest rate that initial investment of 18,000 needs to be invested at that simple interest rate of 7.67%.